You don't need a full-time schedule to start earning from your art. Today, I'll show you how to turn your creativity into a flexible side hustle you can do even while juggling your kids, life, and possibly full-time job. Hey friends, I'm Cynthia from Doodle and Design Studio, a digital artist and a certified chaos queen, helping women turn their digital art into digital products, one guided project at a time. If you've been waiting until you have more time, let me tell you from experience, that is probably not gonna happen. You'll be waiting forever. So, as long as we start small and start smart, we can go ahead and get started. All right, the first thing you have to do is start with the time you actually have available. No ideal schedule, no if only. Sit down and figure out where you can actually fit in some time. Are you doom scrolling and zoning out in the evenings? Do you have free time during nap time, before school, after bedtime? Where can you cut out some extras and give a little time for making business a priority? And we're looking for windows that we can protect that are not going to be constantly interrupted. Because, y'all, I've had a solid work day today, and oh my goodness, it makes such a difference when you're not being constantly interrupted by outside forces. These little windows are going to become your creative power hours. The goal is not to work more, it's to be able to get more out of those hours that you actually have available. If you can dedicate at least 3 hours a week, then that's time for you to make a product, design it, list it, market it every 2 to 3 weeks. And that's enough for a starter shop. Now is the part where I start to sound like a broken record. We need to focus on one income stream. When your time is limited, you've got to focus. It's going to be your superpower. So, what I mean by one income stream, digital downloads, commissions, print on demand. Well, let's pick one. For beginners, digital downloads on a spot like Etsy are wonderful. There's not a super huge learning curve, and the process is relatively easy to get started. You'll have a low setup cost, no shipping, and that means lower stress. And because Etsy has a built-in audience, you'll probably get more eyeballs on your products faster, and ideally purchases faster, and reviews, which mean feedback, which means data that you can use to make your products and future listings even better. The secret sauce that I struggle with daily is batching. Sometimes batching's hard when you're constantly interrupted. So that power hour, those dedicated work hours, those are gold mixed with batching. I realized it's not necessarily the batching that's my issue, it's the not having a lot of dedicated work hours. So back to batching. So have one session a week, one day a week dedicated to brainstorming, the next session dedicated to creation, and then the session after that dedicated to mock-ups and product listings. Breaking it into dedicated sessions help you focus on one key thing and avoid overwhelm and finish faster. A simple setup is going to be key. So pick one, maybe two tools at most for your creation. Personally, I mostly use Procreate and Canva. Pick one place to start selling your products. Like I've mentioned before, Etsy is pretty beginner friendly and easy to use. You can start using Pinterest to generate more products to your listings. Google Drive is a great place to store all of your files, and especially with Etsy's file size limit, it can be great to have on hand. And if you are leaning into content creation with your store products, which I highly suggest you do, even if not right away, eventually, just because it's going to make your reach even further, I would suggest looking into Right Blogger. It has so many tools. I think there's over 80 now, and it can really help with content creation and keyword research as well. Let's build some momentum, no pressure, of a snowball rolling down a hill, collecting snow, which each one of your products, each listing, each pen, slowly making that snowball bigger and bigger, building up layer by layer. And each one of your sales might not feel huge, but it's proving to you that your art has a value and people need it, and you're providing something that brings people value. And sometimes that's the hardest part of staying the course, realizing that your creations provide value. And it's more so getting eyes on your art, on your products than anything else. So don't be discouraged and keep plugging along, one product, one listing, one pen at a time. Side hustles succeed because of your consistency. You show up, you put in the work, and you build slowly, layer by layer. And before you know it, you're going to have a system, you're going to have a shop, you're going to have products, and all of those things are going to lead to sales. So start working on your systems, protect your time, keep showing up, keep creating. And if you're ready to turn those hours into income, I've created a free quiz for you to help you figure out your next digital product from your art. If you are struggling, I will link it down below. It also comes with a AI prompt that you can put in to get some quick themes and color ideas, and just to take a little bit of the load off of your brain and get you creating faster. So make sure you let me know down below what digital product you would like to see first. And if you're struggling with any ideas or have any questions, and if you liked this content, make sure and hit that like button and subscribe. And I hope to see you again real soon. Have a great day.